Hey guys, how are you today? Glad to be here to talk to you about how we can stay energized on those tough days as caregivers, because sometimes we can have some really tough days. And one of the most important thing to me that we can do to keep our energy up is stay hydrated. We really don't recognize how important staying hydrated is for our energy levels and our health. So upon 30 minutes of waking, you want to drink 25 ounces of room temperature water. And then you want to, throughout the rest of the day, you want to drink half of your healthy body weight. Not your current weight. If you're at an unhealthy weight and you need to lose weight, you want to drink half of your healthy body weight. What your healthy body weight would be, half of that throughout the day. And that would include the 25 ounces of the water you drank in the morning. Now, of course, if you're still thirsty, drink, but that's what the goal is. Also, I find when I drinking water these days, I don't feel as hydrated as I used to. So sometimes I incorporate coconut water in my beverages because it's very hydrated. It helps to balance electrolytes. But if you drink coconut water, you want to make sure there's only one ingredient in the bottle, and that is coconut water. No additives, no other ingredients, just coconut water. So to me, that is the number one thing that you should do if you want to keep your energy levels up. The second thing is you want to make sure you have a power-packed breakfast. You want something healthy. When I know I'm having a really crazy, busy day, or if I know ahead of time, I like to have a power pack smoothie. And because in that smoothie, I put in greens, and you want to mix up your greens. Don't have the same greens all the time. You want to put some greens in there. You want some protein in there, like some nut butter, some hemp seed. You need that protein too to get you through the day. So you want to have something like that in there. You make it with coconut water. You can make it with nut milk. You want to have your fruits in there. Maybe some superfoods in there, so-called superfoods in there. And even you can add some herbals, like make some herbal teas, pour that in there. Sometimes I cut up a piece of burdock root and put it in there. Put some ginger in there. Cinnamon, just load it up. And that will keep you going about at least till lunchtime. Sometimes you can go even longer because it's so filling and there's so many nutrients. It just keeps you energized throughout the day. So you want to have a good power-packed breakfast, right? And healthy breakfast. Also, you want to exercise. Now, we should be doing this consistently anyway. But especially if you know you're going to have a crazy day ahead of you, get up early and exercise. At least 30 minutes. If you can't do 20 minutes, but get something in and move your body, because the exercise increases endorphins, which make you feel better, be more up. Also, it increases the nitric oxide, which nourishes the body, the arteries. So you want to get that exercise in before you start your day, right? Also, consider the night before preparing your lunch. That way you don't have to get up and have another thing to do and all that thing. Maybe you can make the same meal for the person you're caring for, and that way you're not making like 2 or 3 meals. So make your lunch maybe a nice bowl with some whole grains in there, some protein. If you eat tofu, you can have that in there, some beans, some seeds, some walnuts in there, some veggies, and just load up a nice bowl, right? Put that away because you can eat that cold, have your dressing on the side. Take that with you, pack up some snacks, some nuts, some seeds of dry fruits, just some healthy snacks. So have some snacks with you to take along the way. All these things will keep you energized, okay? Also, what I like to do is I like to do a journal in the morning. Journaling in the morning, this is just something new I started, and I like it. And when I'm doing this journal, it's to just check in how you're feeling for the day. Because sometimes we can go through the day and sometimes we don't realize what's going on with us. And this can have an effect on how we move about in the day. So check in to see what you're feeling, right? You want to write that down, and then you want to write down what you want your day to look like. What do you want your day to look like? Write that down. And then be intentional about creating that. Also, it's good to do this because as caregivers, you're dealing with constantly with medical staff, doctors, government agencies, different maybe banking, all kinds of things you're doing as a caregiver. And sometimes you run into people who may be having a bad day or whatever their situation is, and they can project that negative energy onto you, which can lower your energy, right? So that's why too you want to check in with yourself, because sometimes we're the culprit. Sometimes we're projecting our negative energy out on others, and this can create confrontation, a combative situation. This can lower your energy level. It can also lead you to engage in unhealthy behavior. Some people, when they get upset, they have to go and have a cigarette. Some people need a drink. Some people may start reaching for unhealthy foods. Or you may start thinking negatively, and this creates more like a snowball effect. So the journaling is good for that too, because when you check in and you realize, okay, I'm going to be going here, I'm going to be dealing with these different people. How do I want my day to look? How do I want to respond in this situation? How do I want to feel today? Make a decision. This is how I want to do today. And so you're prepared, and you want to use your emotional intelligence when you're out there dealing with these people, because that negative energy can bring down your energy, and we're trying to stay energized, right? So journaling, right? Checking in with yourself, being intentional how you want your day to look, and rehearse some scenarios. How would I going to act on X, Y, and Z? What might happen? Also, sleep. Sleep is crucial. If you don't have enough sleep, you're not going to have enough energy. And when you're tired, you're going to reach for unhealthy. You're going to make unhealthy choices. So get to sleep. Get to sleep. Get to early, especially if you know it, you have a rough day ahead of you. So you want to make sure you get enough sleep. Also, when you're doing these things, dealing with different agencies, doctors, whatever, you're waiting a lot. Maybe you have to take your caregiver to an appointment and you'll sit in there waiting. This can be frustrating. It can cause anxiety, frustration. So be prepared ahead of time. Bring a good book. Bring the Bible. Read your Bible. I have mine on my phone. Do some Bible reading, Bible study, right? If you have homework, like when I was in my coaching program, learning how to be a coach, I had homework. Bring your homework. Do your homework. If you're able to talk to someone, make an appointment to call a friend and just talk on the phone, someone who's uplifting and positive. You don't want somebody to bring you down. And talk on the phone while you're waiting, or you can, if you have a hobby, bring your crochet, bring something that's just going to keep your mind focused and keep your energy high. So you're not focusing on the time you're waiting. Expect to wait and have things to distract that frustration and anxiety from the waiting. So do something like that. And if you're at home and you're on hold on the phone, you can do? If you don't, I'm on hold, do some squats, do some bicep curls, do some exercises while you on hold. Okay, go in the kitchen, put that thing on hold, the speakerphone, and start your meal prep. Start meal prepping, but do something that's gonna, because you said you can't find time for yourself. Well, when you're on hold, do things for you, not for your caregiving, no one else. Do some things for you that's gonna help facilitate your goals that you're trying to reach as far as for yourself personally. Or, even that could be too, maybe sorting out your bills or whatever, because it's for you. If you on a debt program or trying to get yourself, do something for you while you waiting on hold, so you don't focus on how long you're on hold and then you spend your whole time there just holding. So you want to do something, engage, doing something for you, not for no one else while you're on hold, right? So these are just a few things that you can do to keep yourself energized, okay? So 1, again, stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated. 2, you want a power-packed breakfast. Add those veggies, that protein in there. Same with your lunch. Prepare your lunch ahead of time. Get that exercise and get up early and do the exercise. But in order to do that, you need to go to bed. You need to go to sleep. Get that sleep in, right? Also, journaling, or if you want to call it journaling, just writing down. Check in with yourself, how you're feeling, why you're feeling that way. How would you like your day to look? And be intentional about creating that by not putting yourself around people, places, and things that is going to impact your energy in a negative way. Also, prepare yourself, because if you have to deal with a lot of people, how are you going to respond? What is your goal? You want to use your emotional intelligence when dealing with others, right? And this can help you, because when we're negatively, that negative energy, all that stuff can trigger you to engage in unhealthy behaviors. And so I want to be aware of that. And when you're waiting at appointments, different things like that, bring things that are going to keep you busy and distract you from the time you're waiting. Or do something with if you have to bring the caregiver, engage with them. Do something that's going to uplift their spirits. Serving others can also increase endorphins and make us feel better, right? And you draw closer to them. And again, if you're waiting on a hold or something, get things done that you need to do that's going to help facilitate your goals. Not for someone else, because we always do it for someone else. You wait on that phone, do some exercise, do your meal prep, do something that's going to facilitate you moving forward to your goals. All right, so that's just it. But one thing I wanted to say that's going to keep you energized, as we talked about, or you put it in your body. But you got to know the right things to put in your body, right? And that's why I am again inviting you to my master class on mastering the art of reading food labels. In that class, I'm going to show you how to properly read food labels, because we think we know how to read them, but we're missing a lot of information on the label, and there's information on there that's not on the label, but that's in the food that we don't even realize. I think it's crucial that we know how to properly read food labels, because it can make a major impact on your health. So the masterclass is going to be held Wednesday, March 19th, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested, the link is in the description, and you can register. Hope to see you there, and have an amazing day on purpose. Take care.